In this. You are seriously kick-ass, super fit. You just make me want to go to the gym and have a workout. And how was it getting in shape for this? Because you only had a short period to do so.
Well, we prepared for about a month and a half, and I did 6 hours a day, 6 days a week. But it was a lot of Pilates and sort of getting ready for the upcoming sequence. If that was jumping off this building or diving into water.
Actually, yeah, she jumped off this building. I was saying a minute ago, I thought that looked pretty scary, but you said actually it wasn't that bad.
Oh no, I had vertigo, so I had to overcome sort of 1 meter, 2 meters up to 75 feet. But Tom Cruise was nearby, that helped.
If you're attached to Tom Cruise, it's not so hard, huh? So you're back in Vienna now. What's it like to be back with this amazing crowd?
Taking baby steps at a time, just looking at Simon Pegg, thinking, thank God the team's around.
They're all here, and in fact, I'm going to give you some time to wander over there now. Rebecca Ferguson, thank you very much.
So much, thank you.
Let's have a look at you now in the film.
Very deadly. Please welcome the one and only Rebecca Ferguson. Rebecca, this is Rebecca Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the dress. Rebecca, how are you?
I'm trying to walk straight without falling. Have you tried it? In a dress and high heels.
You look amazing. Doesn't she look amazing? Rebecca, it's so good to have you on stage. And your role in So Fast is just amazing. Tell us a little bit about your character and what she does.
Well, I play Ilse Faust, who is an undercover agent. We don't really know where she comes from and what her motives are, but she meets her match in Ethan Hunt.
And the moment they called you and said, Rebecca, you are going to be part of the team in Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, I think they flew you straight to London and you had to start training that minute. What did you have to do for the movie?
Well, when I found out, I remember Chris calling me, and I was just finishing filming The Red Tent in Morocco. And I remember him saying, pick a number between 1 and 10. And I thought, that's weird. 3. He said, yeah, close enough, you got the part. But don't tell anyone. So I basically held my tongue for 24 hours, an inner explosion, until I could let it out.
And you got to let it out while training, and you had to get, I mean, you are beautiful, but you had to do some other stuff to be able to do those action and stunt sequences in the movie. What did you have to do?
Well, when I arrived Heathrow, as you said, when I got the part, a car picked me up and drove me to the gym. And I did 6 hours a day, 6 days a week. But basically it is Pilates, there's a bit of rest, there is... Tom Cruise likes to run. I don't know if you've seen that. So just trying to keep up to his shadow when he formula passes by you needs training. And I couldn't do it.
There's this amazing move. I think you can see it actually in the trailer where you jump on this guy and basically turn around and I don't know whatever you do with him. At the end he's lying on the ground and I think he's dead. How did you do that and how much practice did that actually? The killer time.
I'll show you later, whoever wants, between no. That was, I think, Wade Eastwood, our incredible stunt coordinator, and probably Tom and Chris were involved in the process. It was about creating her own style of fighting. And there's a lot of sort of dance moves to be able to find movements. Since she's smaller, it's about getting in, getting on top, whipping down, and getting out. But a lot of training. It's one move, all of it.
It looks like a cat. I think that was basically your intention, that the fighting sequences and especially movements look like a deadly cat. Is that what you thought about? You know, smooth and quick. Puma. Okay, Puma. Okay, perfectly fine. You know, looking back at this amazing building and at this amazing event, does that bring back sort of bad or good memories? Because I think you are afraid of heights, and there's a sequence in the movie where you kind of have to jump off the roof of this building.
This is basically Mission Impossible. You don't know what's going to happen. I remember Tom and Chris saying, so first day of shooting, we'll be jumping off the rooftop of Vienna. I'm going, great, I have vertigo. And they said, that's fine, we have a stunt double, but do you want to try? So I was strapped in a harness, and we worked ourselves up from 1 meter, 2 meters, 5 meters, down to 1 meter, and then I was up there with, you know, I had Tom nearby.
So how many times did you actually have to do it?
I think we did it about 8, 10 times, but I remember me saying, Tom said, we've got it, and I went, no, I want to do it again.
Good. How would you sum up the experience of filming?
I've learned so much, and not to flatter Tom too much, but to see him maneuver a set, and also Chris, the way they collaborate and the way they welcome me is far beyond anything I could have expected. And then it's already an established group of characters, and it's finding who you are. And it's basically them just going, welcome.
Welcome to the team. Welcome to the Boys Club. Rebecca, last but not least, some parts of it in the trailer and some of the BTs that we've shown. What can they expect?
This question I always take sort of from my own perspective, because before this I was a great Mission Impossible fan. Massive one. I'd be here with you, basically with my iPhone. And I think this is an incredible story. It reminds me of the old times. Robert Ellsworth, the DOP. It's kind of a Hitchcock-esque tone to it, with badass moves, and there are characters with emotion and vulnerability. It's a potpourri.
And it's a fantastic movie, but there's one last question that I have to add. Out of all the stunt sequences and action sequences, is there one that you would pick as your favorite one?
In all the films?
In this film?
In this film?
That you've been part of, or saw, or got to see?
Oh, everyone's probably mentioned it, but it's a goddamn blast when I got to see the footage of Tom on the plane. I was scared and very happy when I saw him the day after. And I think for me it is rappelling off this building and knowing that I managed and thinking, what's next for me in this?
And it's amazing, and to be honest, I mean, there might be something up in the near future, you know, because the end of this movie is very interesting without giving too much away. Ladies and gentlemen, meine Damen und Herren, the beautiful and very talented Rebecca Ferguson! Thank you so much for coming out to Vienna. Oh.